Hello guys, so we are a handful of miles actually in on the trail right now, and we are actually doing a special backpacking trip. Got my friend Nick back there with me, and we are hiking into a remote backcountry mountain lake off trail as dropping trekking pole as volunteers for the WDFW to help them stock one of these alpine lakes. And we're actually stocking this lake with golden trout today. So if ever you've been fishing in the backcountry to a mountain lake, more likely than not, those fish were actually hiked in backpacks by the WDFW or volunteers of. So that is what we're doing today. Do not try this at home. We are under the umbrella of the government doing this. So do not do this at home. That is a federal crime. You don't want to do that. But come along with us. We're gonna have an awesome backpacking trip and do a little fishing, put some fish in some lakes that are supposed to go there, and have a great time doing it. If we're lucky too, there will be some ripe berries, maybe some mushrooms on the way. Who knows? So stay tuned. A couple miles later, and we are now off trail. So we've got a couple thousand feet of elevation to gain off this trail in about a mile. So should be pretty strenuous. So I'll check in later. Couple hours later and a couple thousand feet, we are on the saddle. Check it out. We're about to go to the crest. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So it sounds like the fish are probably still alive. I can hear them squishing around in the jug in my backpack. So fingers crossed we're gonna make it to the lake. We made it to the lake. Took us some time to get here, but let's check on our fish. Oh my God, they look good.
They look really good.
Yes. Dude, let me show this in front of the camera. Look at these. So while we kind of acclimate the fish, some of you might be wondering like a little bit more about this. And so let's see what I can tell you. This is like the fish biologists are the ones who determine what species of fish goes in a specific lake and how many fish goes in a specific lake. And they take historical data and they take people's fishing reports, and they take sensitive species. They take all kinds of things into consideration when they determine like what the lakes can sustain and what species goes into them. So there's totally like a science to it. Some of it might be arbitrary, but they definitely try to use as much scientific method as possible to determine how many fish of what species go where specifically. So yeah, it's fun to get to be able to do this and participate in this. And if you're interested in learning more, go ahead and contact a few different things you can look up is the WDFW specifically, or you can look into like High Lakers Club, Trailblazers Club. Those are Washington-based clubs. And if you're in a different state, just seek out your local jurisdiction and they can probably get you involved. So yeah. It's definitely a privilege and I enjoy doing it. So our fish look good and we'll check back in when we're ready to pour them into the lake. All right, time to do the honors. Nick's gonna kick us off. There they go. That's like 100 golden trout right there. One more jug to do. got them all. So we'll let our little baby trout get acclimated to their new home and set up camp. Here's home for the night. Got my tent set up. Still got to do my sleeping bag and stuff. You got your tent up? Oh yeah. That is a fine campsite, sir.
And wet socks.
Oh, my socks are soaked right now. Oh, yep, there they go. So, 100% of them lived. That is awesome. That is super exciting. And the most exciting part is I'll let you in on a little secret, actually. So, this is my lake to stock that I volunteered to stock. And last year was my first year doing it. And pretty much all of the fish died. It was like super hot on the way in. And yeah, they just didn't make it. So it is, I don't know. I'm just full of gratitude that this year, 100% of them lived. So thank you, Mother Earth, for having a cooler day and our little changes that we made to make the stocking better. Nick actually came with me last year too, so he's a champion. I put him through the grinder today. Cheers.
Cheers.
Awesome day. Turning in early because, you know, it was a big push to get here and totally worth it. So we're going to move to another lake tomorrow. So I'm going to do some fishing. Maybe we'll do some swimming. There weren't very many berries down here. They're not quite ripe enough yet at this elevation. So yeah, gonna get some shut-eye and do it again tomorrow. Morning. Had a good night's sleep and now gonna walk down to the lake to make some coffee. There's Nick's camp. And it looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day today. Camp is packed up and we are making our way off trail from the lake basin where we released the fish to the next lake basin where we're camping tonight. So we're on our way. Sunny day, definitely hotter than yesterday. Okay guys, we're in a zone and there are a bunch of kings around here. Here's one, there's another one right here, and there's like a younger one over there. So I don't know if they're too far gone or not, so I'm going to cut into this guy, and we'll find out right now. Oh, yeah, Nick, thank you. Trusty cameraman, Nick. And cut right into the middle of the cap. Okay, take a look. Right in half. Oh, look at that. Oh, my God, it's in great condition. Just a little bit of bugs, like in the gills part or the sponge part, so let me clean this up and we'll put it in the bag and saute it tonight with some butter. Okay, so this is kind of cool, you guys. So we're hiking down, and down below here is a little tarn, and it's got some very muddy sides to it. And from here, I don't know if you can see on the camera, what looks like very big tracks. Let's go down there and see what they are. I bet you can guess. Let's go take a look. We're at the tarn. Let's make our way to where I saw those big tracks. Oh yeah. So this is definitely black bear. Let me put my stakes down here. Not the biggest, not like a full-grown adult male, maybe a cub, but check it out. Yeah, that's bear. Neat. Cool, gonna do a little boulder scrambling up here, and then we'll cross over, traverse, and be at the next lake. Made it to our next destination. Put it here. Woohoo! Yeah! Okay, got the rod strung up, and got the stuff to filter water.
Cheers. Good day too.
You ready for Yahtzee Mountain?
Oh my God.
Lower Yahtzee Mountain?
Ooh, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can we get a 2? Not quite. We gotta warm up Lower Yahtzee Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Large straight,
Large
please.
straight. King Bullet. Mm-hmm. Yum. Good morning. Last morning on the mountain. Alright, happy to camp, make some coffee and hike out. It's been a great weekend. Alright, we're catching our breath as we're hiking out. This is a pretty cool little avalanche chute we're going up. Made it to the top of the chute. Gorgeous views. So, down we go. We only have a little bit left, not too long before we're at the trailhead. So a great trip. We successfully stocked our lake there with the golden trout, and that was just made me so happy. So very cool. Thank you guys for watching, liking and subscribing, all of that, and being good stewards while you're out there having fun yourselves. All right, you guys, see you on the next one.